Masterful U is thrilled to present a collaborative student project, 4 True Stories of Transformation.
This was once me. I had a problem relationship and I felt like I was banging my head against the wall, or maybe rocks, you could say. Um, and that's what made me turn to this program. The first week I was nervous and didn't really quite know what to expect, but I was open to finding different solutions because what I was doing was not working. And as the weeks went on, much to my amazement, uh, things started to change and my relationship was getting better. And oddly enough, even other relationships around me were getting better, even ones that really I never considered to be problems in the first place, but they were becoming stronger as well. So that was an extra bonus. And here I am at the end, and I'm so glad that I did this. I met wonderful people. This was my first group experience of self-help. I always did it by myself, reading books or taking therapy. And I met wonderful people, and having that group support really just made it the ride so much nicer. And I don't regret it, have no regrets, nothing but joy in my heart for this program. So thank you.
Before I took the Own Your Experience program, I was struggling a lot with judgment of myself, not being able to um, be disciplined enough or do the things that I wanted, felt like I needed to do. I had done a lot of um, circle type programs before, and always kind of had a lot of anxiety, um, and was nervous about what was going to transpire in this class. I was excited to find that the tools that we worked with, the group that we worked with, the tools were extremely gentle and extremely helpful to kind of help me see how I got to be where I am and the reasons that I am who I am, and that I don't need to change. I can be who I am and just be more gentle with myself. And the end result of my experience with owning my experience is that I am able to give myself grace to be who I am and be the very best version of myself.
When I started this class, this Own Your Experience class, I was in the middle of the pandemic and I isolated myself pretty well. I didn't feel comfortable necessarily anymore with people. I didn't spend time really talking to people anymore. I was very isolated and really depressed, a lot of anxiety. So I got here and I said, So these people seem awful nice, but I don't know. I've never been one to like to talk too much about personal things, but I was pretty determined to get over my lack of social skills I used to have and didn't feel like I had anymore. So, okay, let's see. I checked it out. Partway through, I figured out that these people really were good people. They really not only they cared about me, I cared about them, and it ended up being this whole group feeling of support, unconditional support and acceptance. And it had been a long time. I don't know if it's ever been I've ever that accepted and supported, and all the little secrets and things about myself I had kind of hidden, didn't let people know about. I talked about, and it didn't matter, and it was all okay. As I passed through, I just couldn't believe it. Here I am. I feel accepted and I'm okay. Yeah, I'm certainly not 100% some great thing, but I am different. I'm different. I feel better. I feel more confident. I feel like singing and dancing now that I'm here.
So this was me. Before this class started, I had done what I thought was so much work on my relationship with me and my relationship with everyone else that my focus was my relationship with money. And it was a brutal relationship where I started. So I decided I'm going to join this Own Your Experience class and see if I could finally fix my issue with money. So I come to the first class and I think, well, here I am. Luckily, I knew some of the people in the class already. So I was comfortable enough to be real, but yet still hesitant to share my reasons for my struggles with money. But as the weeks went on and the exercises that we did helped me discover that I had allowed money to control me and dictate every decision I made. Here I was thinking I'm living this life of joy when I was actually a prisoner to the money, a prisoner to the finances. And through the process and the support of the people in the class, I got to the point where I was able to state money's not the boss of me. And when we went a little deeper, it wasn't just money, it was shame. I carried so much shame with my issues with money that shame was the boss of me. And not only with money, other areas in my life. So being able to discover that changed everything. Now, here I am. I'm shining bright. I carry no shame. I am who I am, and there are no apologies. Yeah, this is me.